What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, man. Today we got some more controversy with LeBron James. Now, as you guys know, they pretty much just avoided getting swept. Now they down 3-1 at this point. But let's just go ahead and see what this video is talking about. LeBron is going out sad.
That one right there made me the greatest player of all time.
For so many reasons.
I was super ecstatic. The first wave of emotion was when everyone saw me crying. And then after I stopped, I was like, that one right there made you the greatest player of all time. You did something special.
He solidified himself.
Savants that don't know nothing about basketball and telling me I should have shot that shot in Miami. Well, I did the same thing tonight because I trust my teammates and I make the right play every single time. I make the right play every single time.
Say it again to my face.
I make the right play every single time.
Oh my gosh.
I make the right play every single time.
And it's just basketball.
Oh my
gosh. It's
gosh.
just basketball.
Well, maybe you're just making excuses.
This is a crazy edit. I ain't gonna lie. Crazy edit.
When it comes to LeBron's tenure as a Laker, it's been filled with numerous gaffes, blunders, failures, and multiple embarrassing moments in the postseason. But I gotta say, this series versus Denver takes the cake as the worst LeBron moment in Los Angeles. And specifically looking at Game 3 at home, down 2-0. This team just flat out quit, rolled over, and died on the basketball court.
Facts. I'm gonna be honest.
And look at LeBron James, their so-called leader. Awful body language that game and the entire series. On the defensive end, fell asleep.
Yo, like, why was he getting mad at Torian Prince, though?
LeBron James, their so-called leader.
Like, what was he getting mad at Torian Prince, though, just now for?
In the entire series.
That didn't make no sense.
End, fell asleep numerous times. Anytime there was a foul called, palms up, blaming teammates.
Right.
Pointing at the bench, blaming them. Now, if you can believe this, the most embarrassing part about Game 3 actually came in the post-game presser. As LeBron James' straight face, after getting walked down and just annihilated on the court, said basketball is just a game.
It's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
If basketball really isn't that important, I mean, just skip Game 4, go on vacation. 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Go to Cancun, oh God.
If basketball isn't that important, just a game, just retire, call it quits. Because at this point, this attitude is downright sickening. And like we do a lot of times on this channel, contrast LeBron James, his mentality, versus someone like Kobe and Jordan.
The greatest thing about the game of basketball to me is the passion, the love that I have for it. If I didn't have the love for the game of basketball, all the things that I just panned out to you in my career would have never been achievable.
Yeah,
it's just basketball.
It seemed like LeBron ain't really liking basketball no more, for real though.
Michael Jordan and Kobe's mentality,
or
for
love per
players,
se,
is just a lost art, something you don't have anymore. And looking at Kobe specifically, during the 2016 season, his last in the NBA, age 37 post-Achilles on his last legs. This guy still, for the fans, would play through pain. As nearing the end of his career at the end of the season, in a random game in Detroit, he told Byron Scott, I'm going out there and playing for the fans.
People paid their money.
And Kobe in this game, he shot 2 of 15, and Lakers lost by 20. In the grand scheme of things, this game, irrelevant in history,
R.I.P. Kobe.
kind of forgotten with time. But for the fans who went to this game, maybe their one chance to see Kobe, this guy, battling through injuries, went out there for the fans and performed.
R.I.P. Kobe.
If basketball for Kobe was only a quote-unquote game, he wouldn't be doing that at age 37.
Facts.
And looking back at the Denver series, like I said earlier, just a failure in all aspects as a leader, a teammate, as an NBA legend, or so-called NBA legend. All year
He's
long,
definitely a legend
ESPN,
now.
Social media, Fox Sports, the mainstream sports media, they shut the Lakers down our throat 24/7. And entering the playoffs, what were we told? LA is a sleeper team and underdog. They're going to give Denver a real run for the money. Those people should be ashamed of themselves.
Damn. Damn.
You can beat anybody, anywhere, anytime. And somebody go, if we stay healthy, Lakers stay healthy, somebody gonna catch hell beating us 4 times in 7 games.
And less than 2 weeks ago, people like Mike Greenberg, Stephen A. Smith, surprisingly Tim Legler, were saying a LeBron James championship run this season could move him past Michael Jordan as the greatest player in NBA history.
If LeBron knocks this guy off in the next couple of weeks at this age and goes on to win a championship in the league, I think it does influence the conversation. It is a huge factor in the discussion.
That right there is peak delusion and
Damn.
peak ESPN Laker bias. As this Lakers team, they didn't win one series, let alone one game.
They got swept last
Up to
year.
the series, they were talking finals and finals MVP. I mean, give me a break. And the worst thing about ESPN isn't those takes or their Laker bias. The worst thing is, after those crazy outlandish takes, there's no recourse, no revise what I said, take accountability, and I'm going to own it. I was out of my mind. Nobody ever goes back, acknowledges those takes. They just get pushed aside and flushed down the toilet.
Right.
And speaking of stories like that, articles like that, Dave McMenamin, a Clutch Sports asset, said LeBron James this year is one of the best shooters in the NBA. Now, LeBron, he shot, 41% from three, which is respectable. But when it came to the postseason, the two biggest games of the year, what did this guy do from deep? Game 2.
Yo, I can't believe he missed that one.
Wide open three-pointer.
I can't believe he missed that one, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was very questionable. I'm over there reacting to the highlights, and he missed that bit. I'm like, what?
3, 1 of 6 from deep, 0 of 5 entering the fourth quarter. LeBron James on the season, 41% from deep. In the playoffs, also 41%.
Yo, LeBron face, bro.
But the big-time clutch moments, the biggest shots of the season, this dude clanked them all off. And when it comes to someone like Jordan, I mean, three-point shot was never really his game per se, or something he loved. I mean, look at 1997 in the playoffs. Leading up to the NBA Finals in Game 5, from deep Jordan was at 17.2%, which is not great.
Yeah.
Now, still with Jordan shooting 17% from deep, in Game 5 in Utah with the flu, what did this guy do? Rose to the occasion and knocked down a three-pointer.
Yeah, he really don't shoot many threes for real.
Michael Jordan, I don't know what it was, but this dude just had a feel for the moment and reverence for the clutch shots. And when it comes to LeBron James, of course, choking the playoffs yet again, I think fans now finally realizing this guy isn't all the media cracked him up to be. What are we told 24/7? LeBron James, the greatest leader of all time, the greatest teammate of all time, elevates everyone and makes all the players better. I mean, after 21 years, who's LeBron James made better exactly? I really have a tough time seeing guys he actually elevated and made better.
Austin Reeves, I can say that. I'm going to be real. We got to be honest here. Austin Reeves, we can't be biased now.
As looking at all of his stops in Cleveland twice, Miami, and especially Los Angeles, these teams, these players, the entire organization bends to his will. I think it's fairly obvious to everyone now, LeBron James, the individual, more concerned about his stats, his numbers, his standing in NBA history than actually winning championships as a team. It's taken people a decade to realize this, but better late than never. And looking on to next season, I fully expect LeBron James, yet again, to join a super team with multiple All-Stars.
Really?
Like I said months ago, that team, in my opinion, is the New York Knicks.
What?
And yet again, LeBron James, the continued path of joining All-Stars, demanding players, then blaming said players, losing, then leaving, rinse, wash, repeat, until you're 45. That is the LeBron James MO and the
that was crazy
playbook. And just so we're clear, Game 4 Lakers vs. Nuggets hasn't ended yet and actually hasn't even started yet. But what I expect in the aftermath of this game, I expect more excuses, more blame, leaked quotes, Darvin Ham stinks, I didn't have enough help, things like that. So that right there is the end of the video. As always, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, I'll see you next time.
And it's just basketball.
Yo, but the smilers was really getting me, though. I ain't gonna lie. Here's what I will say, though. What I will say, though, no cap, is he definitely made some players around him better for sure. I feel like he's made Austin Reeves way more of a better player. The reason why I know for a fact that he's not a GOAT, Michael Jordan never ever got swept ever. No matter what age you want to put him at and stuff like that, Michael Jordan never got swept. That's for sure. But I mean, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Do y'all believe that LeBron can still surpass Michael Jordan's GOAT status? In my opinion, I don't really think so, but y'all just let me know what y'all think though.